Hi, everybody. It's Christy here. And guess what? Do I hear Mommy making coffee? It sounds like it. Oh my gosh, I think she is. So guess what? You know what that means, right? It's time for Scarlett's Coffee Lounge, where she will make a cup of coffee and chat with you. And maybe, just maybe, I'll show up to banter back and forth with her. So, I hope you guys will come join us right now on the far out world of coffee creations for my mommy Scarlett's Coffee Lounge. Christy, what are you doing? Oh, hi, Mommy. I'm just eavesdropping on you making a cup of coffee and introing your coffee lounge. Christy, you kook. Yep. Hey, Mommy, where's those biscuits? Oh, stop it. Travis, quit corrupting the kid. Anyway, so stay tuned because you never know what she has in store on Scarlett's Coffee Lounge.
Yeah, Scarlett wakes up thinking about coffee. Frappuccino, cappuccino, not a coffee clone. Freshly brewed, just for you, fresh in every cup. Kick back and relax, enjoy every sip as she talks and laughs. There's some banter with Baby Shark. She might have Maxwell House, 8 o'clock, or some kind of cake pot. You just never know what Scarlett's gonna do. It could be a frappuccino, cappuccino, such an aroma. Not a coffee clone or something fancy. And different flavors, you never know what Scarlett's gonna do when she makes coffee for you. Make sure you like, subscribe, and enjoy the show. Yum, yum, yum. Good cup of coffee, fresh with every sip. Thank you for watching. Y'all come back now, you hear? Smell that coffee brewing. Yum, yum, yum. Wait a minute now. Don't forget the biscuits. Yum!
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the far out world of coffee creations. Scarlett here. I'm gonna go make up another latte. It's another latte day because I've been up till like 1 something in the morning. Ugh. And I don't feel like doing much. Something easy. Something simple. Something simple. Just something simple. Which one do I want? I think I want gingerbread. I think I'm in the mood for another gingerbread. Ugh, I tell y'all. Ugh. It was a long night last night, you guys. They didn't stop work. I don't know what time they stopped work, but it was. I went to bed around like 2 something. And they were still working. And I'm like, I'm just like, forget it. That's why I'm sitting here and letting it just run, because I don't feel like standing there like, oh, the phone in there. So tired. The right creamer, Scarlet. I love these big wide bowl type cups with the handles, because they could be used for soup. It wasn't kidding when it said it could be a soup bowl. Yummy. Like I said, it's kind of a lazy day, guys, because one, I don't have another flavor to test, and two, you know, like I said, I've been up late, so. And it's after 10 in the morning as I'm recording this. And I'm going to put this up I'm going to send Edie a message after I record this, because I just, you know, got the energy to do it. I was laying awake when I was messaging Sis this morning. I was still laying down. I was like, ugh. I wasn't actually up. I was laying down. I was like, ugh. And the cats did not complain about me shutting the door until, a little bit later they wanted back out. But at least when they got me to open the door, it wasn't noisy. They didn't complain until, I guess they didn't hear it anymore, because they could hear it through the door. I couldn't hear anything when I shut the door. And so I opened the door to let them out to eat after, because they didn't want out to eat at all. It wasn't that they didn't have any food. They had plenty. They just didn't want out to eat because they didn't want that noise. It was annoying to them. They were hiding in my bedroom the whole time. So they wouldn't let me, feed them, more until it was safe for me to have the door open to sleep. So because their food was already, still in the bowl, but they didn't want to eat anything because they didn't want to go out near that noise, is what it was. Because that noise was right there, and their food's in the kitchen, so it was really loud right by the kitchen. That's where our door is, and the cats are like, nope, we ain't eating nothing. We'll go without for a couple hours while we wait on them to get done doing whatever they're doing. But, yep. And getting these was an accident. And Mom was actually on the phone when I got them. And I flipped. I got so excited, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And I was telling Mom, I was like, oh my gosh, these are the bowls I used to, the cups I used to have when I had my very first, 1 cup coffee maker. And, because I told her, I said, man, this triggers a flashback. And I said, I'm going to try to get that thing so that I can use it again if I can ever do it. And that, because I would actually have the exact bowls. Well, I keep wanting to say bowls because they look like bowls. The exact cups I had, I just won't have the same color because these are red. And I love these because, these are another one I'd feel comfortable pouring from the pot into because they're big. They're big around at the top. They're actually bigger around at the top than my, I don't know. I'd have to look at my Cabaltos. They might be the same thing around. Ow. That was my finger. And you guys probably heard that because it was like right against the mug. But the ones my mom got me, they look like a... For our new viewers, and we got to thank my other sister. I believe it was Constance who followed. My sister Constance. I do believe. If I'm wrong, whoever it is, thank you for the latest subscriber. I believe it's my sister though, but I could be wrong because she wanted it yesterday, so it might be my sis. And my brother Sam. Hey. And he's a riot too, so I'm going to be very graphic with you guys. If I say brother Sam, I'm talking Constance's other half, my sister Constance. But if I say, if I say Auntie Sam, I'm talking about Samantha, her staff. There we go. Thank you. And I don't think Sam would have a problem with that, and we'll let her know about it beforehand, so that she knows. Because yeah, since she goes by Sam too, sometimes Samantha, other times Sam. So if we say Samantha, you'll know we're talking about the staff. But if we mistakenly say Sam, it'll be Auntie Sam, because I'll usually probably say that. Yeah. So that way you don't get mixed up. So with her, it'd be Uncle Sam or Aunt Sam. So yeah, because we got two Sams in our lives. So yeah, and Sam's probably laughing right now, both of them. Anyway, so yeah. That way we don't get you guys mixed up when we talk about Sam. That way they're like, what? Sam? What? I didn't do that. No, wrong Sam. Yeah. We don't want that problem. But anyway, for those new subscribers that have just followed, they are a ball shape toward the bottom, like around the bottom and then headed up to the top. And instead of going around like a ball, there's the hole at the top of the mug where the coffee can go into it. So it's like a ball shape, but there's the, the top where the coffee falls in. And that's the the hole at the top of it, your drinking area. But it's a great big ball shape, almost like I said, like a sphere, like a ball, but it's like triangular-ish. I don't know how to describe it. It's rounded, but it gets smaller at the top, so it's a smaller opening, than these ones have. This one's wider at the top, and it goes down around it, and then it makes like a bowl shape. Whereas the ones my mom got are like a ball around the bottom, but then goes up like a pyramid, and then the hole is kind of small at the top, but it gets wider as it goes down, if that makes sense. So you got to make sure you don't miss the area where the Keurig will drop the coffee, because the little hole for the coffee in that cup is a little bit smaller than these, so you gotta. But it does get wider as it goes down, so it's kind of like skinnier at the top and then gets wider and then round like a ball at the bottom. It's cool. They are cute. I don't know how many ounces they are, but they are neat. Ow, and that was my toe that just cracked. Jeez, I'm creaking and cracking this morning again. I tell ya, one of these days, I tell ya. Oh, goodness. I just hope I don't have to deal with that tonight. Because that would just drive me nuts. I want a decent night's sleep tonight, y'all. I really do. Just make sure by 3:30 or 4 you get your shoes on. Yeah, because I don't know what the heck I'm going to encounter when I open that door. because I don't know what they were doing last night. Let's just say they were hammering something into the ground. I'm assuming carpet. And let's just say I could feel it under my feet inside the apartment. Clunk, 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 clunk. I'm like, damn. I could literally, y'all, I could feel them pounding the floor outside my door, inside my apartment. Clunk, 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 clunk. Like, damn. I'm thinking, I'm glad I wasn't recording right now. I mean, y'all, it was loud. And then they were using some noisy freaking, loud. Oh, I'll tell you, Meg's a witness. Meg could tell you. Because I sent Megan a message about, I think it was about a little after 12. And then I texted her right after I recorded the one for Edie, and I was like, yeah, I recorded one for Edie too. I said, because it's almost 1 o'clock and they're still making that racket. She's like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, sis. That's bad. I'm like, yeah, it is. It's nasty. But yeah, I mean, it's freaking bad, y'all. It sucks. It freaking sucks, y'all. I'm telling you, it freaking sucks. I mean, to keep somebody awake all night like that, that's just messed up. I mean, that should have been, they should have stopped that at like midnight, for God's sake, at least, or 11. Come on now. I mean, some people have to work. Not everybody's retired in this place. I'm honestly surprised that dog wasn't barking its brains out last night. I know, right? Maybe he hid like the cats did. Like, forget this, Mom. I'm hiding in my room, in your bedroom. I don't care. Yeah, they're probably thinking, forget this crap. I'm freaking hiding. I don't like this crap. If that's him, I'd have hid too. I do not know what it was, y'all, but it was annoying. And just like constant. It kind of reminds me of a vacuum, but I know it wasn't a vacuum cleaner. Because they wouldn't have had a vacuum going for over an hour. I don't know what the hell it was. But it was annoying. I'm like, that was ridiculous. That's kind of why I didn't upload last night again. Because I couldn't hear anything over the sound of the constant motor, the constant engine. I mean, I could hear stuff if it's like smacking noises or banging noises, but if it's the constant freaking engine running for like a vacuum or a shampoo or something, I can't hear crap over that. Because it's so loud, even my headsets can't drown it out. So yeah, it sucked. But yeah, it was bad, you guys. It was freaking bad. But I'm still getting stuff. I just gotta Hope for a break in the daggum action. Because, boy, is that noisy. Anyway, guys, I will see you again soon. Hopefully I'll get this stuff uploaded one of these frickin' days. When they stop freaking making so much racket. Anyway, I'll be back for more here on the Far Out World of Coffee Creations. Have a great day, everyone. Have yourself a nice hot cup of coffee or a cold cup of coffee, however you prefer it, wherever you're at. And I will see you back here soon. Have a fabulous day, everyone. Goodbye and God bless.
We hope you've had a great time here with us in the far out world of coffee creations, where Scarlett, your barista, has tested coffee of different varieties. It could be a coffee that has never been tasted before. It could be a coffee that she just loves, like 8 o'clock coffee. Yum, yum, yum. And of course, smell those biscuits cooking. Yum, yum, yum. So good. If you come back again, you'll get to hear some more fun with Scarlett, your barista, and Christy, your bantering Sharky. Yeehaw! So come on in next time and set a spell with Scarlett. She'll brew some good coffee for you. In the crying Keurig, I think you'll just love that coffee. Yum, yum, yum. Smell that coffee. And every time it'll be a different thing. And sometimes it might just be some 8 o'clock coffee. You just never know what Scarlett is gonna do when she has coffee with you next time. Yeehaw! Hope you had a great time today. We sure did. Yeehaw! Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo!
Hi, everybody. It's Baby Sharky, aka Christy, and I would just like to thank you for watching the Far Out World of Coffee Creations. Mommy will be back, and I might just pop in for a quick visit. So stay tuned, because the barista, my mommy Scarlett, has a lot more where that came from. Hey, Mommy. Yes, dear. Where's the biscuits? Oh, good Lord. You're gonna act like Travis? Yep.